Okay, last episode that needs any post-commentary. I believe a couple minutes in here we'll switch over back to live commentary. But until then, you're stuck with future me. Until past me remembers that he exists. Or rather, until he realizes that his microphone is not actually working. And I remember back in the day when I wouldn't be constantly watching whether my microphone was getting any input or not. And I'd occasionally have moments where, well, I recorded an entire sitting of like an hour or whatever and had no commentary to show for it. That doesn't happen very often anymore, in part because usually my microphone doesn't fail anymore. But also, I usually, basically always have, not always, I usually, depending on the game, have the microphone levels visible on screen. But I just didn't notice them this time for like 2 episodes. Whoops. So this is a short track in the same map, supposedly, at least under the same name as the national race we just did. So I don't know if there actually is a big freestyle map that you could in theory explore here. I don't think this place shows up under freestyle, so I'm not sure if there's something I'm missing or what. Or if they share the name but aren't actually the same place. I might explore this at some point. One thing I could do too is I could probably, with the powers that I have, I think I could actually disable the despawn on these different tracks, which allow me to just explore these areas, I think. Yeah, I could probably even just make I might even be able to try to enable a free ride in areas you can't normally free ride in, I'm not sure. Could be fun to see. Yeah, maybe those are the sorts of things I would try to do if I started modifying this game. I need to get back to working on the repacker for this game. I just ran into difficulties trying to get it working with one unified interface with the unpacker repacker for other Climax games like Stunt Track Challenge. And I stopped working on it in favor of working on another JSRF video. Oh yeah, this one's ice, isn't it? Yeah, I have way better grip here I'm using it on ice, because I have some ice tires, than I do on snow. It's kind of a weird contrast, and I guess it might make some amount of sense, because those little pegs on the ice tires probably gave a decent amount of traction, maybe. I don't know for sure. I've never ridden in a vehicle that has ice tires on, like, literally just on straight ice. I mean, if you're in the right place, of course, like snow tires for a car or something are a thing, of course. That's not the same thing as riding like on an ATV that has like the actual like studded ice tires. They're especially just for driving on straight ice instead of like asphalt or snow. That is covering said asphalt. I don't know. And this race is almost over already. I think that I might be after this race. No, I don't think it's after this race that I actually. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I don't remember entirely when it is that I realize that my commentary is not recording. We'll see. At some point or another, I'll probably start talking over myself, and I'll just have to go away to make way for the old mate, which will be kind of awkward. I have unlocked the professional national. Maybe one of these is considered the amateur national, and the other is professional, even though it's the same course. I don't know what the distinction would be in that case. Do they have different levels of difficulty for the AI? I don't know. You're not going to have to watch the second national here, though, because it's the same course, and I just do it off screen here. The same way I did with the Kalumpa national that got repeated. For some reason, though, I decided nevertheless to sit through the loading screen a second time, I think. I'm not sure why I did that. Oh, no, I didn't. I almost felt kind of proud of, like, being impressively in the lead by the end of this race, and I was just showing everyone, look, I actually did really well off screen. And then what happened was I just cut a corner pretty hard. I didn't like clip the corner or anything, I didn't fall off my bike. And I didn't, like skip anything. I just took a corner really hard on those 180 hairpin turns around tires. I just took it really, really sharp, like right on the inside. And the game decided that was just against the law. It said I've gone off course, and that I had not gone back on course. So I just had to wait the 3 seconds to respawn. It wasn't quick enough to manually respawn. And then had to respawn, and by that point, this other guy was ahead of me, and I didn't manage to make up the time, unfortunately. So, never mind me having something to be proud of. Okay. So at this point, I think the thing to do... Oh yes, I did have a little other thing to do here. I did have a shortage of money. I said, okay, let's buy those supercross stages. And I made a mistake buying that super expensive exhaust pipe that other time that gave me no additional stats, practically. Because that cost me a lot of money that I eventually ended up needing for this, because I am just barely shy of the money for the second supercross stadium. I will say, those two supercross places those two supercross courses are actually a good deal more entertaining than the other ones. I don't know if I'd like to do them in a tournament, but they are more just, entertaining to do on their own, so I don't quite regret their existence as much as I would normally regret the existence of a supercross course. Anyways, what I decided is, okay, let's just do the old tried and true making tons of money through freestyle thing. I didn't really think through the fact that this is an earlier freestyle, which I think cuts you off once you hit a certain score. Of course, you can still just rocket past that with a good combo. But if you aren't getting a good combo, and I am not always able to consistently do that, depending on what the stage is like, it does mean it just cuts you off early, I think. At least it does the first time. I wasn't able to tell whether I got cut off or not this time. I guess we have another chance to look here. By we, I mean me, because you always have more chances to look in theory. You haven't yet, because this hasn't been uploaded yet. And you haven't had a chance to see this between me recording it and me talking over it now. But you will also in the future, as you watch this now. Whereas now is when you're watching it, not when I'm recording it. Anyways, I have a decent amount of trouble here. This place has lots of really big, very gentle hills that are actually deceivingly difficult to get good air off of. I get some good tricks here, but it can be a bit difficult to really keep a combo going, I find. I don't know why I didn't do a trick there. I mean, some of the places you'll end up, like here, it'll be a little awkward. Tail grab was not the right trick to do. Should have done like a point back or something. Yeah, this is not really the most impressive display of freestyle prowess here that I provide, unfortunately, despite the fact that I've completed all the other freestyle events. Everything except for the training area, which will get addressed at a later point. I did eventually figure out how you unlock the training area. That will come up later. That's something I do have at least mostly commentated to know for certain, if not entirely. I think so. Yes, that's entirely commentated already. It's disappointing to me that even after all the stuff we've done in each of these areas, these open maps, I still don't really have any notion of what's where in them, how to get around, and so on. Which is why I want to come back to these places later, which later will be very soon now, to just explore them and get an idea of my way around. Oh yeah, it did cut me off. That's annoying. But I guess you can just go to the later events and have a higher score cap, or just, get tons of points in one combo anyways and just blow past the score cap anyways. I still think it's a strange decision they made for that. I thought my commentary came back earlier in this video than this. Does it come back now? Well, now, like, between now and when we start the next event. I think that might be it. I don't know why my commentary stopped recording. My microphone just... maybe I bumped it the wrong way or something, but like it was still connected and everything, just for some reason I stopped getting input from it. I just unplugged it, plugged it back in, and it started working again, so who knows. Anyways, we've pretty much dominated the game at this point. We have not unlocked everything, mostly because we haven't done stuff on Expert. There are some things to unlock here on Expert, some courses we haven't seen. I now see, oh hey, there are places like Offroad Station I haven't unlocked yet. Why? Because I think because I haven't done everything on Expert. I will just use a code later to unlock all the tracks in the game. Instead of playing through everything again on Expert, that would not be worthwhile. Some things I don't really know why they're unlocked, though, because you might be able to see, I don't know if you can see it yet, or if I skipped over it. The swamp area, whose name escapes my memory, is locked for some reason. For Nationals. I don't know why I completed it. Some of these places say, when I looked into the XML, that they are unlocked through career, which usually means you unlock them, you know, by like unlocking them in career mode or by completing them in career mode. But some of these I've done but don't have unlocked just by having done them in career mode. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm not fully understanding the logic expressed in those XML files correctly. I'm not certain. Oh well. I thought the end of this episode had commentary again. Am I wrong? What do I do for the rest of this episode? Oh, well, I know what I do for the rest of this episode, and I'm pretty sure part of it involves commentary, so... Pass me, will you take the wheel here again? Or... sooner or later. Just as a warning, Past Me does not know that Future Me had to come in. Actually, no, Past Me does know that Future Me is going to have to come in. And we'll know when Past Me comes in. Actually, never mind. So, I'll probably make some explicit mention of it when I switch over to live commentary again. I can't remember if I did, but we'll find out together. At which point I'll probably just stop talking. Maybe after an awkward moment of accidentally talking over myself. Oh, here we go. Maybe not. Wait, I thought this was when I... Okay, maybe not yet? What's going on? Why'd I cut? If I didn't get my commentary back. What's happening? I don't know. One of these cuts will have me come back to live commentary. I don't know which one, or when, or where. But eventually. Trust in that. This is a confusing episode. I don't remember what I was talking about here. Probably about the confusion of certain things being locked. I don't know if I've played some of these courses or not. I don't know if I've played Way of Desert. I don't remember if I remember the name or not. I suspect I have played this one, but I could be wrong. We'll check it when I unlock all the tracks of the cheat later on. But at the very least, the Supercross events that I bought, we'll have to do those. I know I've done Deck Center. But the two that I bought, we'll do those. We'll do those with live commentary, I'm pretty certain. Very soon. I think this episode. Why don't I remember when I started the commentary again? This is very awkward. I'm kind of fried after having spent a lot more time recording this today than expected. Okay, I thought I fixed the recording before I... maybe I... Okay, I think I have it fixed by the time I do the next race in the other stadium for Supercross? Maybe? I don't remember now. Or most okay, never mind. I lost like 2 whole episodes of commentary there. I'll probably dub those over and try to recall what I was doing in those parts where I lost the commentary. Like I just did. Which will be awkward considering lots of that stuff was talking about modifying the game and whatnot, but here we are. It was very awkward. The first of the 2 stadiums that we... Yeah, I paid for. Future me out. So I'll do a quick lap or something like that on this to see if there's really anything particularly fun about these places compared to other Supercross events. So it does feel a little bit bigger. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it is a bit dramatic. Ow. But, in case I didn't recall in my post-commentary that I'm probably going to insert before this, yeah, you can collide with everyone here. This is something you would never do in real life, I'm pretty certain. This is extremely dangerous. But it's a funny, gimmicky sort of stage then. I like that. Still Supercross, but by Supercross standards though, it's not as Supercrossy as usual. I kind of like that. But well, before coming here, before starting this race, I was looking at how you unlock the different stages, or the different things I have not yet unlocked, different courses. Some of them I'm not really sure why I don't have them yet. Like, I don't know why I don't have certain nationals yet, for instance. what I can find in the XML and what I can make out of the logic seems to suggest that you unlock it just by unlocking those cores in career mode. But I don't see... maybe you just have to complete some stuff on expert or something? I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyways, I did say I'd just do like 1 or 2 laps on each of these, didn't I? I'll do one. I'll finish up this lap and we'll quit here. I don't really feel a need to complete the whole race. We'll see if the other supercross we unlocked is actually as entertaining as this one, though. Because I admit, this was an unusually amusing supercross event. I hate when that happens. It's a good thing I always have my microphone levels right on the screen where I can see them. Otherwise I wouldn't have noticed at all. So it took me a whole episode and a half to notice this time, though. But, I don't know. Glendale was the other one I unlocked, right? Let me double check real quick. So I think that's what it was, but I want to really be sure. Glendale Greens, yes. Okay, what's this place like? Then after this, what we will do is, I think unlock, even though we haven't already, the one freestyle we haven't done. And that may take up the last episode, really, of this recording session. And then, oh jeez, I'm gonna have so much, I'm spending way more hours recording stuff today than intended. Oh boy. Forget the rest of my life, I guess. But I'll have to record that stuff probably immediately after this. That post commentary. I'll probably later next session. Oh, it's probably not especially practical. You know, excuse my curiosity, but could I jump over that in theory or something? I don't think I was able to do the preload. Like, your controls are very limited here. Like, you can't steer. Yeah, no, your stick is completely disabled. You can't preload while you're starting the race. That would be amusing though, if you like jump over the little gate. Take that. Oh, a little narrow here. Yeah, having an especially tricky, I appreciate the ambulance there, having an especially tricky supercross course, in a tournament this might be really annoying, but just have it as a thing to unlock on something, this is kind of fun. Not as crazy chaotic as the one before. I'll take the right path this time just for fun. Why would you ever go on the right here? It's so bumpy and everything. I guess the wider turn lets you go a little faster, but even so. People almost colliding in the air there. Yeah, some parallel paths there. That's amusing. Okay, so now. So I end this episode. Next episode we will unlock, one way or another, the one freestyle we're missing. I think this. I know how. I thought I already had done what I had to do to unlock it, but I guess not. And then we'll do it. And we probably won't have time for much else. After that, we'll unlock any other areas we haven't, any other courses we haven't done yet. I'll make sure I don't leave any of those stones unturned. So I'll probably input the code to unlock all those. And then I'll just mess around a little bit in the Enduro editor just so you can see it, and also just taking a last look at all the open maps is what I plan to do. So next session might be the last one. We'll see. Bye, everyone.